YouTube, welcome back to Persona 4 Golden on the Xbox. Let's get into it. Hey, so you might notice it looks a little different than I left off last time. We were at the school and stuff. Fear not, you did not miss anything really. I didn't skip ahead or nothing like that. All I did was I loaded up the game off recording. Came here to go to the Velvet Room and grinded out like Persona fusions and whatnot like that. So that's all I did. I've got like 70 something percent of the compendium done now. I'll pull it up here. Sure, I guess I'll register that one. Yeah, I've got 74. Let me get this. Yeah, so there we go. I'm at 74% on the compendium now. As you can see, my money has gone down a kind of a good chunk. I was like at 400,000 or something like that before I started playing around with the fusions and stuff. The calculator I was using was not the most accurate, unfortunately. It kind of tricked me on a couple fusions, like for Os here. This dude, I was trying to make him because I was trying to just go down the list and like fill in the question marks as I went that I needed, and it was like, it told me, it was like, oh, you can do this combination. Well, then I was like, I summoned them and then it didn't work, and then I didn't want to waste my money, so then I was trying to figure out like what other combinations I could do, and it was just kind of a headache and stuff. But yeah, I've still got a handful of question marks to get. I think it was like 23, I think I counted. Lovers and Fortune, I think one more, and Tower, I think were the main ones. Well, Judgment's got 3, and Jester and Aeon. So those ones have a lot that still got to go. So I could have made a few more, but for the sake of my money and stuff, I didn't want to like blow through it all and then end up like in a couple of days in the game need the money for some reason. I'd be like, uh-oh, you know. So I'm not going to get 100% of the compendium on this playthrough. I already know. Just because I think I know there's a few social links we're not going to get done, and you have to get them done in order to get certain personas. Also, I found out there is a social link I have not even touched at all. I was wondering because like I was sitting here going through the list of arcanas, and I was like, there's no tower social link in this game. That's kind of weird. So I looked online and just to see, and sure enough, there was one social link I had missed this entire playthrough somehow. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of easy to overlook. It's a side job you have to do. Apparently, you got to be a tutor. I think it is a tutor. And you have to do it either on like a, you have to do it on a certain day of like Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, I think it is, or something like that. And you meet up with this like kid or something. He becomes the tower social link. So I completely missed that. So I'm assuming that's not happening at all this playthrough. So if you guys are watching this playthrough knowing about that social link, I'm sorry. I guess we're just not going to see that here. Obviously, I'll get to see it after this recording and stuff because I'll do a secondary playthrough in my own time to 100% this game and stuff. So, but yeah, this is only this is the only personas I currently have after all the fusions and playing around stuff I did. This chariot one, which I'm probably gonna try to get rid of in a second, and then this one I've got for Nato and her social link, so that way I keep getting progress there. I really need to get Odin. See, the bad part is I really need Odin and shirt and stuff. I could make this thing, but I already have this one. So I don't really need that. So we'll just won't worry about that. To double check myself. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm only missing one devil, but yeah, it was paired on me when I was sitting here working on this too, because as y'all know, if you've been watching this playthrough, this game's crashed like 3 times in the Velvet Room on me while playing on recording and stuff. So I was really trying to do like 2 or 3 fusions and then back out and then save the game and do it again, just so I didn't mess things up and have to figure out like, oh, what did I need again, you know, all this and that. So so that's kind of where I'm at the moment, what's going on. So I was gonna do the trumpeter thing. I did tell you guys I was gonna do that. Unfortunately, the way I found online that is like the recommended way, the easiest, I guess, I can't do it. Unfortunately, for the reason that it's like the one persona that makes like the fusion of the 5 that make the trumpeter, the one that they recommend has the skill you need, like mind charge or whatever it is. It has to be like level 38 in order to do it. Yeah. Apologies for all the yawning. But yeah, you had to be like level 38 for that persona, and I think I have it at like level 35 currently in my inventory and stuff. So okay, so I'm gonna get Odin back because I really love Odin. Shirt can wait, I guess. And then nope, it's not that one. I'm trying to remember which persona it is again. I know when I see it, I'll know it. It's almost like Tau. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one right here. It's this monkey here, Tao Tai or whatever. Unfortunately, because again, we've not done the tower social link whatsoever, and this is where it kind of triggered. I was like, wait, there's no tower. It won't level up at all if I were to try to refuse this thing and try to get like those extra bumps. So you know what that means? That means I have to take this thing and go grind out levels with it, unfortunately. So I'm taking that. So right now I've got 4 personas, right? Yeah, so I got the chariot, which doesn't really matter. I've got fortune and, well, fortune for Nato. Emperor Odin for Emperor is my strongest / favorite one, and then Tao Tai I need to level up for the sake of making the trumpeter. Also, something that's really odd to me in this, I figured out while looking at this stuff. So Odin here has Panta Rain or Ron, whatever how you pronounce it, which is severe wind. He did not have that in Persona 3. He had the severe electric ability. So I'm wondering if he doesn't even get that at all in this, which is possible, because Loki apparently gets Nilheim or whatever, which is the severe ice to one foe, which Skady got in Persona 3. So I don't know if more of them have the ability to have the severe stuff or not. I don't know, but it almost seems like they made Odin more focused on wind than electric in this game. which I guess is okay, but I don't know. I kind of like him being more on the electric side personally. But anyways, that's kind of where we're at. I gave all my cards I could and stuff, so. But I figured in this episode what we'll try to do, I didn't really look it up, the Grim Reaper thing. I might do that here in a minute. But I figured what we'll do is we'll go to the TV world as long as we can. There's a possibility we may not even be able to do it. I would like to level up this stupid monkey demon thing here. I guess it's more of a goat than a monkey. It kind of looks like a monkey, but I guess looking at more of the details, got hooves and horns, it's like a monkey. I mean, a goat. I want to level this up so I can then get the thing I need for it, fuse it, and make the trumpeter and stuff. I'd like to be able to do that this episode and get that social link finished for y'all. And then if we can do the Grim Reaper, that would be pretty sick. So we'll see. I don't think there's anything I really need to do like in the day here. I can see if Nato's available. I don't think Nato's available today though. Yeah, Nato's not. She is. We did say something about trying to finish her social link, didn't we? Fortunately, I don't have the moon persona at the moment. How close are we to finishing hers? We're at 8. I almost don't care to finish it. All right, let's do this. Hold on. Oh. All right, it's not ready to advance. We're leaving it then. We're not doing it. Let's see if we can go to the TV world and do this stuff. Oh, Teddy.
Sensei.
Oh, you came. I wanted to talk to you about this. No, I can't say it here. The mood's all wrong. The best place I want to say would be the ocean. Let's go there, Sensei. Seems he wants to go to the ocean. Will we spend the afternoon? No.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what he wants.
What should we do today?
I want to hear a confirmed situation, see what they say. Man, it's so peaceful. I'm still having trouble believing it. Yeah, it feels like the whole case happened a long time ago. Last year was pretty chaotic for us, after all. I think all that stuff's finally catching up to me. Things seem to have returned to normal in town as well. I see. Sorry. My brain was like, started thinking about something else as I was reading. I'm sorry, I'll focus a little bit better here. Things seem to have returned to normal in town as well. I see gas masks in all trash cans. I hear people in class joking about how they couldn't believe they wore those things in school. Yeah, but that's the good thing. It means the Inibus come back to normal. Oh, ho, ho. Could it be that you're all pining for some excitement? Maybe I could set up a surprise. No, we don't need that. Let's just enjoy this piece for once.
Huh? Where are you going?
Okay, cool. It's funny that I haven't brought up to them like Marie's situation, you know. It feels like I would. I kind of feel like we should go. I think this is the recommended like grinding thing and stuff. So, you know, well, I guess let's just take the crew, the main crew. I wouldn't care to take the other ones to get them like leveled up some, but I'm gonna have to like run all the way down to the floor I need and stuff. Also, I know there's going back here, you can fight like a really strong shadow or something or whatever, but I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. I may just skip that. So, but we're just basically trying to open chest and get to, I think it's like B10 or something. I don't know.
Whoa there, that one's immune to ice.
Okay, immune to ice. Let's try. I don't know.
It's weak to darkness. Go on, defeat it.
Okay.
All yours.
Also,
3 enemies
Whoa,
defeated.
Naoto, awesome!
You did it, Naoto-kun. This one's a gimme. It's weak to fire.
do we have ice available? No. I don't have the ice ability anymore. I need fire ability anymore.
I couldn't defeat it.
That's single. Okay.
It's over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at it, I think
Last one. Go for it.
I've kind of messed myself up
No way. 4 more enemies are here.
with Nato's stuff.
Wind will work on it. Go to town, guys.
Or not, sorry, Nato. Risei's dialogue stuff in battle. Unfortunately, I think I'm kind of screwed out of that.
4 of them. You need to throw them out.
The reason I say that is because
Let's go.
I was looking into the details on that achievement some more and like what's recommended and whatnot.
Perfect. Leave this to me.
And
Is this not the time?
basically they say like to really kind of grind out when you can before like leveling up people's social links
Busting heads and looking cool.
and stuff, because once you level up people's social links, it's like super duper hard to like
It's my turn.
have certain predicaments happen, like getting poisoned and getting knocked down and or knocked out and stuff. It like gets way harder
It's
and
over.
stuff. So
Did that do it?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at my list. I'm gonna like go back and like obviously watch my recordings and see like what all I got done and hope that I can still get it like this playthrough. But if not, I mean, I'll just have to grind it out in another session. I really haven't done much grinding for it anyways. I think it was just the one day I did it off recording. I sat down and did a handful, and like early on in the game, and then there was the one time I was sitting here grinding it back and forth to like level up, like just level in general and stuff. So I haven't wasted too much time on it, which is good. I'm trying to remember what floor it is I gotta go to. I don't know why 10's standing out, but I don't think that's right. I know it's kind of like towards the last floor. Ooh, hand. That's what I was wanting.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Right. Decrease defenses. What are these guys weak to?
Fire won't work. Try something else instead.
Ice. Unfortunately, I don't have
3
that.
enemies left. You can win this.
Unfortunately, I do not have ice. Let's do this. This should hurt all of them.
It's quite tenacious.
Okay. Cool, cool. Man, I really hate to do that. Let's do...
I couldn't do it.
severe to 1. Damn, I feel like I've got this.
Come on down.
Of course. Of course.
Let's go.
I needed to hit there and kill it, and the counters. And now it turned,
Well, Naoto-kun, you defeated 2 enemies. Yeah.
and it's gonna keep dodging me now, isn't it?
Come on down.
Last one. Go for it.
And I basically just killed Kanji. Great. There it is.
Brute force isn't my style.
God, it's so annoying. And you hit one thing and it's just like, nope.
I'm hurt bad. Heal me, huh?
Wow, he's gonna hit the one thing he needed to hit and get the kill. I should have just done a regular like melee attack with him instead. I should have done. No, this is not the floor. Okay. I was debating if this was the floor I needed, but it's not.
Watch yourself, Kanji. Your health's low.
This might be the floor? Potentially. It has a setup with like the 4-way intersections. Okay, so this was the mini boss. Shit, I jumped out. Sorry, I need to open the box anyways, I guess.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
Let's see.
You can win this. Just give wind a rest, okay?
So darkness might be nice. Let's try
You okay there,
darkness.
Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
I have you can go heal everybody.
2 remaining.
Wait. Fully restores party. Yeah, I see how this one it does full restore party's health and cures ailments. It's like,
Persona! There!
and the fact it's like you can slap people out of being like raged and all this type of stuff. It's like
Just
makes it
do
so easy just
Come on,
to
this fight's not over.
avoid essentially avoid getting
Come on down.
a lot of status and
Down and die.
damage done. Oh, it's enraged, you say? Oh, it's only medium all my damage I'm doing. Damn. I should have done defense down. Whoops. Should have done defense down just now. Wasn't thinking.
That's what comes of underestimating me.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat these damn hands now. I just realized because, yeah. If this persona is only doing medium almighty damage. Yikes, you know. And I'm not faster either. So like I'm going after Nato. So it's like I can't lower their defenses then do Nato's almighty. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, dude.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Annoying.
Monkey's acting... Now's your chance. Run!
I should have listened to what that said, but it's fine. So like I said, I'm almost feeling like what's going to happen with this game is like I'm going to finish this playthrough obviously pretty soon. This is my first playthrough and I went to hit it and I took a step into it 'cause it didn't run. God dang it.
Hey, it ran away! The nerve of that!
Let me get out of here.
Run!
God, what a waste. Anyways, like I was saying is what's probably going to happen is I'll finish this playthrough pretty soon. And then I'm going to do a second playthrough as a new game plus to get like all the achievements and stuff I missed. Basically 100% the game. 100% the game basically. And
The rear one. Don't let it get away.
how the fuck did this thing just go before me?
All yours.
Whatever. And then I'll probably do a third playthrough, essentially start a brand new save file.
Enemy defeated. Don't stop now, not
And basically just work on resets, dialogue stuff. I should have done defense down maybe, but damn it, I was really hoping to get the kill there. All right, time to find out if I'm gonna hit or not. Thank you.
Elimination complete.
There we go. Got some good money, some great XP.
Oh, did I level up? My level has risen.
All right. Just need to do that a couple more times and we're good. You know, I'm kind of wondering. I mean, obviously I beat this dungeon and stuff, but I'm kind of wondering if I were to like leave, like do the escape thing on the floor that I've been grinding and stuff. If I leave and then go like to another dungeon and stuff, could I come back to this floor and stuff? Or does it have to start me at the beginning? I wonder. If it's only like, says progress, like your current dungeon you're on, if you want to look at it that way. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Kind of curious on that. All right, this is the floor I think I need to grind. Kills and stuff on. I think, because if I'm not mistaken, this is... Yeah, this is the floor. Because when I go through this door, it should be the stairs. Yep. And I go through this door here, and there's a chest by itself. Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. So now this is where I'm gonna go back and forth and stuff, do a little bit of grinding and whatnot. So YouTube, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a cut here in the recording while I do this to like level up the persona I need, because I don't know how long this is gonna take, and I'd rather this episode not just be like a filler of totally. Of me just running back and forth, like grinding this out, trying to get these hands and stuff. Because I'm literally just doing this, just like going up to the floor, checking these enemies right here. And then this one down here in this room. And then if there one's a hand, I'll go fight it and then hopefully kill it and get a bunch of XP and money and stuff. But again, I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a few minutes essentially, or it could take up to an hour. And all I need to do is really just win like 2 fights, I think, maybe 3 to get the levels and stuff I need. So I'm gonna make a cut here, like I said, and either we'll fight the hand or I'll try to fight the Grim Reaper if he shows up, whatever happens first. So YouTube, we'll be right back. Okay, YouTube, we are back. I almost thought about leaving this in, but I've been sitting here just not talking for like the last like 2 minutes essentially. Literally after I finished saying that stuff, I literally reloaded the floor again, ran down the hall. There was a gold hand, fought 2 of them, beat them. Then reinforcements came, fought 3 enemies real quick, and then 2 more reinforcements came, beat them, and like literally got the level I needed and stuff instantly. So that literally took 2 minutes essentially. I may leave it in. I don't know. We'll see. So if there's an awkward moment of me, like, I don't know. I'll probably cut it out. To be honest. Okay, so let's get rid of this medium fire to all foes and put mine in charge there.
Another level. Gotta keep at it.
Another level.
Yes, I leveled up.
Okay. So essentially everybody's leveled up now since we've been here. All right, so I'm going to test my theory here also because I thought we would do the Grim Reaper today, but I don't know. I'm on the fence now. I just feel like we're not ready for it yet, to be honest. So we're on floor B7. Okay. So I'm going to use an item to leave the dungeon. It should save that part. See, it says continue from B7. So I'm hoping that now it's like essentially all good. So if I want to go back to that and just grind, even if I go to another dungeon, I could do that. Hopefully. All right, let's see what personas I need for this trumpeter. I'm pretty sure I have every single one of these. It's just in my compendium, I should say. I just didn't have them the one move I needed. Okay, so it's Taoyu, Dai Sojo, Elf Slaying, White Rider, and Marauder. Okay. Hopefully I remember that, and hopefully I have enough money to summon these all. Go ahead and get that one. Alright, so it's this one. I should have enough money, but I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance I don't, which would really blow. Okay, so then I need Marauder. I was hanged. It was this dude, right? I think it was. Yeah, pretty sure it was. And then it was Death. I needed Marauder. Or Matador, sorry. I keep saying Marauder. And White Rider. believe that was it. Wow, I literally have $23,000 now, or yen, I should say. Nice. Okay. So trumpeter is resistance is light and electric, and it absorbs ice and blocks darkness. Trumpeter's actually a really good persona, if being honest. Heavy almighty damage, heavy electric, increased electric attack, increased party's defense. Okay, well, first things first, let's give it growth 2. Give it mind charge is the thing I need. Increase party's attack, decrease defense of foes. Increases success rate of that. Inflicting panic counter. That's fire resistance. Yeah, because it's nice because I don't have a weakness essentially. Nullifies stat penalties on party. Deals heavy physical damage to all foes with a chance of poison. I guess. It doesn't really matter. I don't really know if I'm going to use Trumpeter too much. This is the biggest fusion I think we've done this game. Let it play out. I definitely like the animation this more than I did in Persona 3. And the trumpeter. I did use trumpeter there for a little bit in Persona 3. Which was pretty nice. I'm not really worried about increasing our defense on this persona. Ooh, cool breeze. I think that's increased like nice, right? Restores 8% of HP and SP after battle. That's not bad. That's not bad. I guess let's get rid of growth too, though. I guess. This is already a super high level. Literally at 70. Severe Almighty. Well, then we're gonna replace that one. Debilitate. I don't think I'm gonna reach that. No, I didn't. Damn it. All right. Well, that'll be something for later on. Hey, but not bad. Not too bad. I'm just seeing like what of these personas. Also, this one I did make off the recording. That was a pretty cool one. It's a new one I haven't seen before. Ishtar. I think all of these are ones. Yeah, literally all these are in my compendium, so nothing new to fuse. Okay, let's leave. We'll save it. Let's talk to Margaret. And then that should be her social link done. I'm just really curious on the Grim Reaper.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
A trumpeter of mind charge. You have successfully completed the request. That was my last request. Congratulations. You've been through many challenges, and I hope you grasp their meaning. You see, the results never mattered. I wanted to see you yourself struggle and complete the request. You approached each challenge thoughtfully, and in doing so, you trained your soul. As I predicted, you have shown me that your soul is strong. It's been wonderful. For the first time in ages, I became very excited. But remember, one soul is fragile. The purer it is, the stronger it gets, but it can easily be led astray. It can take so little as a handful of senseless words, such as a lie or a rumor. Please remember that. Now I have to give you something as a reward. Here, I want you to have this. Spiral brooch. It's only an object, but at the same time, it's an expression of myself. I'm sure you'd know since you struggle so much for me, right? Socially done. I mean, I feel pretty good for a blind go of the social links and like balancing it. I did pretty well, other than we just completely missed one, which was kind of a side thing that I just didn't investigate thoroughly enough, I guess. But I mean, we almost finished Dojima's. We barely touched Adachi's. We got like halfway on the young mother, forgot her name. We barely did the band classmate because I was not really interested in that one. We haven't really done the brother social link, and the old lady we've been kind of working on. We might still get hers done. I don't know, depending on how the rest of this game goes. So I think there's like 6, maybe 7 social links that we've didn't finish, but a couple of them we were pretty close on. All right, by mastering the Emperor social link, you can now fuse Isis, Mother of Reincarnation. There's nothing more in your heart that I need to see. I understand you're quite well now, so thank you. As I thought, you're the person I have been waiting for. When the time comes, it is you who will provide my answer. I look forward to it. So you guys won't see it in this playthrough, obviously. I'll be doing it in my New Game Plus playthrough. But there's an achievement for beating Margaret. I think you have to do her social link, I think, in order to unlock it, essentially. I wonder how you can make Isis. I was really wanting to see what it looked like. If it looked like the one from Persona 3, or if it looked different. Because Isis was a Yukari's persona. And I don't think we've had another persona that was like from Persona 3, like one of the Seas people. Oh, I'll look at that later. All right, let's see. And okay, I want to see how we get the Grim Reaper to show up. Persona 4 Gold. Alright, so it says to find the Reaper, you will need to open up about 20 treasure chests. To make it even easier, you can open 20 chests in any dungeon, leave, save your game, go to floor 5 of her castle. There's only 2 chests spawn on that floor. If you fail to discover the Reaper, simply reload the game and try again. So it sounds like the strategy is to open 20 chests, whether they're regular or golden ones. Then you save the game, and then you open the 21st chest when you hear the chains, and then you can just reload if not. Okay, but it says to go to 5th floor of her dungeon, so let's do this. Fox, tell me please. Pat's head. Okay, thank God it's barely anything. All right, let's change my persona to Odin. I'm not looking at any like strats for that or nothing. I just want to. I think what I want to do. Oh, see, okay, so yeah, it does work. You can continue, because I haven't been this dungeon in a hot minute now. So what would be quicker for me to start with 1, get to 5? Probably starting from 8 and going back would be better. So yeah. It's kind of the strat, I guess. So like, since I left Nato's dungeon like I did, if I wanted to go back there to like grind out levels, I can. Because I'll be right there, which is good. Honestly, I think I'm fine on levels. It's money is the thing I'm kind of like a little worried about. That's the one thing I'm a little like, uh-oh. I am low on cash, so if I need to get heals or anything like that, or new armor, weapons, it's like, yikes, you know. Joking out of the box. Good thing is these shadows are literally nothing.
Don't let it get away. It's quite tenacious. There! I can't defeat it.
What are you looking at?
I should have rushed it. Wow, I gave like no XP. Dude, I will say that's one thing that sucks about like the thought of like having to restart this game, like with a fresh save file, is because like the start of this game is rough in the dungeons. It's just like you're so under level. Like even me knowing how to play the game and like what to expect and stuff, mostly like the style and fighting and like how it's like, oh, this, you know, stats matter, but then also like the weaknesses are a big factor and stuff. It's just kind of crazy to me that this game really just kicks your ass at the start, like so hard for like the first like essentially at least the first 2 dungeons. So doing like the first battle at Yosuke's thing and like fighting Yosuke's persona, doing this dungeon, Yukiko's, and then I'd say the sauna is kind of rough a little bit, but not horrible. Really the sauna is actually not bad, like boss fight and stuff, and overall I guess wasn't too bad, but I'm gonna have to open this chest.
Nice. There's an. Now's your chance. Run.
I'm not worried about doing the fight because I'm not going to get like anything from it. I'm maybe going to get like 100 XP or something, which is not worth it. And then Okay, there's the stairs. And then, and money, I'm probably not even gonna get 1,000. Well, at least the nice thing is, these are regular chests and stuff. All right, let's go up here. All right, YouTube. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make another cut and just grind this out, go back and forth, getting these chests, and then when the Grim Reaper finally shows up, we'll be good to go. I guess that'll be the plan.
Oh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Because if not, I'm just gonna sit here and just keep grinding this out. It's definitely not the most interesting thing to see and stuff. Give me a chest key. So yeah. All right, so we'll be right back, YouTube. All right, YouTube, I'm back here. I just opened the chest and I got soul drop or whatever, but then the chain started rattling, so this chest should be it for him. Since an intensely terrifying presence open this box. Oh, so it actually does warn you before you go into it. Ooh, okay. So here's the plan, YouTube. I'm gonna try to this fight. I'm gonna see how it goes. If I just get annihilated or it's too tough or something, then yeah, I'm gonna just well, I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do this. Item. Let's leave because I'm still on the 21st chest, so that should stay there. It should. Let's test this theory according to that thing I read online. Because we know everything you read online is true. Internet never lies. All right, let's go to the castle. Let's continue. Chains. Oh, don't tell me I'm not hearing the chains no more. Whoops, I did not mean that. I meant to hit the meant to hit this. Ah, oh, damn it. Did I fuck myself over? If you fail to discover, simply reload the game and try again. So it says open 20 chests in any dungeon, leave, save your game, and go to. So yeah. So why did it not work? I did what the thing said. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's because I technically went to open it and then I said never mind. Maybe that like voided it, which would be kind of shitty. Why is it saying connecting Xbox? I guess because I reloaded the game. I'm not hearing the chains. Let me go back and forth on the floors here and just see. Like maybe it just hasn't like spawned in. Like I have to hear the chains first. God, I'm really curious if refusing to open it, all right, so they say go to her castle, make your way to the 5th floor. Leave with Joho M. Save your game. Enter level 1. Check the map. Open the chest. Blah blah blah. Open up as quick as possible. Go back to the entrance. So they actually say go to the 1st level and just rinse and repeat that because there's like 3 or 4 chests. Actually, it does say there's typically 4, but 3 can spawn, but 4 chests. Repeat the steps 4 or 5 times till you get enough. 20 chests, no more, no less. Then it says go back to the hub, save your game, go to the castle one more time, and then quick travel to the 5th floor. You can't quick travel in this. You can return a previous floor. Weird. There'll be 2 chests. Open the 2nd chest and hope the Reaper. And hope it's the Reaper chest. If not, reload your save, try again. I don't know. I think I might have screwed it. Okay. Let me read this. This person says after opening 21 chests, you will hear the chains. My 22nd chest may spawn the Reaper. Opening the chest at the exact moment you hear the chains does not guarantee you'll hear it. Just coincidence. Gold chest will not spawn the Reaper. Okay. Nothing resets the meter. Leaving the TV world using Joho M. Nothing. In fact, the only thing that resets the meter is opening 21 chests consecutively. Exiting the floor by any means while you hear the chains resets. Wait, exiting the floor by any means while you hear the chains resets the meter and open the 22nd chest. Resets the meter. Nothing else. Engaging enemies does not reset. So, if I understand this right, it's saying it's saying that when I leave the floor, it reset him. That doesn't make much sense because I left after denying the fight, but I'm not hearing the chains. This is such a weird setup for this Grim Reaper versus like just hanging out in the on a floor too long, you know, like in Persona 3. I like that better than this. I mean, I kind of like this better because it's more like an actual like unique thing, but it's, I don't know. kind of a headache at the same time. All right, so let's say that was 2. Let me read this real quick. Listen to the rain chains rattling. If you open the chest and you hear chains rattling, don't open any more. Wait. Okay, so return save, enter the... Oh my god, what the hell? These people are saying like rinse and repeat so much. So they say, go to Yuko's castle, run to the 5th floor, don't open any chests, avoid all fights. Leave the dungeon. Okay. Return to the entrance and save. So that's basically where I'm at. Re-enter the dungeon at 1. Important. Open each chest on each floor, but each time you open a chest, listen for chains rattling before you open another. If you open a chest and you hear the chains rattling, don't open anymore. Proceed to step 8. If you open every chest and don't hear the chains, proceed to 7. Okay. So then it says, they said press square, but press X to return to the entrance. Save your game and re-enter the 1st floor and keep repeating till you hear the chains. So once you hear the chains, it says, remember how many chests you opened upon this visit to the 1st floor until the chains begin rattling. Do they begin rattling after you open the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd chest? The chests begin rattling after your 21st chest. Oh my god, this is just annoying. Okay. All right, YouTube. I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna try to grind this out again. I mean, worst case scenario, I gotta do this back and forth 9 more times, or 8, I guess, after this. 'Cause I'm opening 2 chests every go, and stuff. So we'll be back
Enemy weak to wind.
momentarily.
Now's your chance. Run.
All right, YouTube, we're back. So I sit here and grind out these 2 floors here, or sorry, this floor here, floor 5, with the 2 chests. Here we go. Awesome. So it worked out with the number because I was getting 2 every floor. So I'd go to floor 5, I'd open the 2 chests, go to floor 4, come right back to 5, rinse and repeat that. I did that 10 times, so I got 20 chests open. I left the dungeon, went and saved my game, came back in here at floor 5, opened 1 chest just now, and then the chain started rattling, so that means there's only 1 chest left on this floor, so I was guaranteed the Grim Reaper here, essentially. So if you're curious, I guess, on like a good setup, if you're trying to fight the Grim Reaper, then that's how to do it, I guess. It just worked out for me, like the number and stuff was like an odd number, essentially. But I guess maybe it is an odd number. I'm seeing things online that says 20 chests. Now on 21st will be the Grim Reaper, but then I'm seeing something that says 22nd is the Grim Reaper, which would be accurate because this would be my 22nd chest here I'm opening. So I don't know, but I did make a save right before this. So what I'm gonna do essentially is I'm gonna try this fight. If I get rinsed, I'm just gonna let it go and just deal with it later, or in my new game plus playthrough and stuff. But I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see the fight, see how it goes, see if I can beat him maybe at the level and stuff I got. I may not have the right personas in my inventory right now for it, so we'll see. But I wanted to see what he looked like and try it out. What's this? I have a really bad feeling about this. You shouldn't open that. You got that, senpai? Do not open that. You really want to open it? Yeah, I do. Let's see. Okay, so he looks the
This
same.
thing feels really bad.
Yeah, he looks the exact same as before. Oh god, he's got his attack up already.
It's a strong one. Don't lower your guard.
Okie dokie. Increase attack, defense, hit. For 1. Light and dark will not work on this dude. I already know. So there's not even a point in that. Let's put the barrier up on me.
Last
From what-
one. Go for it.
This one is the only one. From what I remember in Persona 3, I was a lot of just, I think it was like each turn for every character was like buff, defense, and like 1 attack, I think. And then it was like me doing an attack. And it was just like that the whole time. So it was like, didn't get much like damage done quickly just because it was like a lot of on the back foot defense essentially for most of it. I guess you don't have anything really to do. She doesn't get severe fire damage, I don't think. She only has heavy.
Persona!
Okay.
I can't defeat it.
I'm more worried about him just annihilating us here. I don't know if I want to increase our attack or decrease his hit rate and stuff. Let's decrease his hit evasion rate. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll miss some attacks. Heavy wind, heavy electric, doubles attack. Nullifies stat bonuses. I can't do it. Yikes. I guess let me do mind charge so I can do a stronger attack next go. Oh, you're starting off with that.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great.
Yikes, dude. Oh, 2 in a row? That's cool.
Now Tokun's hurt pretty bad. Can you
So
heal him?
essentially, I just died twice in the game. Oh my god. What a bunch of shit that he got 2 attacks off. So yeah, he did his attack up, and he did that almighty attack, severe almighty to everybody. Yukiko and Kanji were lucky because they dodged it the first time. Me and Nato were not so lucky, but we had the I think ability to withstand 1 mortal blow essentially, so we didn't die in 1 hit. But then Rise came in with a save there to block the hit. Oh man, that was oof. Increase attack, defense, hit evasion rate. I mean, I already got attack up and stuff over there on me. Let's just
Let's go.
do this. Like I said, I'm going in this fight knowing I was probably gonna lose.
I couldn't defeat it.
So it is what it is.
It's over. There. I can't defeat it.
Let's increase our attack. Oh shit, I think I lost already. Hold
Last
on.
one. Go for
I
it.
made an oopsie. I didn't heal when I should have just now. So yeah, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Okay, so I did 300 damage there.
Get back up, Senpai. I'm with you.
Oh, she picked me up. What was that? Spirit of her. But Nato's dead now, which kind of sucks.
Persona! There!
So now I gotta waste a turn here. Do that. So our attack's already up, isn't it? I just did that. I just did our attack up for 3 turns. Okay. Do I have anything I can use to like lower his defense without switching personas? I don't think so. Briefly raises the party's hit evasion rate. I might have to put that on. Alright, dude. Let's just do this. 150 is better than like 100.
It ain't going down.
Okay, so we did that. Let's Spear Almighty, Heavy Electric. Got the amp. You know, I think I'm going to switch to the trumpeter. And we're gonna do defense down on him. So his hit evasion rate's down, his defense is down.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great! Huh? Yukiko-senpai needs
Yikes, dude.
Can you get up?
See what I mean? So it's like, that's what I was saying earlier about like leveling everybody up and stuff. It makes this part like a little yikers. I could try wind. So our attack's up, his defense down.
Let's go.
I probably should have done Almighty. Missed.
Persona!
Even though his hit evasion rate was lowered. Cool. Defense increased. Okay, that's good. Fully restores party's HP, cures elements. Okay.
Persona! There!
So he's got a wind attack, an ice attack, a dark attack, almighty attack.
It's a strong one. Don't lower your guard.
God, I hate that it doesn't show his moves. He's not gonna have any weakness, I already know. If anything, he probably resist like darkness and stuff. I don't really want to do physical attack to him because how much health that takes out on me, but I may have to try it just to see.
Come on down. It ain't going down.
Okay, did 500. So was not horrible. Let me try this severe almighty to him, see what it does. God, 122. Here comes electric. Hey, at least reversed it.
Yukiko-senpai, are you okay?
So his defense went back.
Yukiko-senpai needs help.
God, she just is getting bullied. So his defense went back. That feel like that wasn't 3 turns. Unless it's counting his multiple turns, I guess. That's possible. He won't get poisoned. So I hate to do that. Let's.
Persona.
I'm gonna put magic on her
Shouldn't someone heal you
because she's getting bullied so bad with these ice attacks.
Last one.
All right, so he said our attack reverted. Let's go ahead and do this again.
Come on down.
Because I feel like what's going to be is Kanji's going to keep like basically increasing our attack and then trying to attack when he can. I'm going to be lowering his defense constantly. And then Nato's basically going to be the one attacking and Yukiko's going to just keep healing. Basically.
Persona.
Are you going to heal us? That would be clutch if you did. Okay. Not as much as I would have liked, but I'll take it. See, that only does... Even with, like, the let's try wind again. Please hit.
I couldn't defeat it.
Okay. I could heal again, but I feel like fire would be the better bet to just do damage.
Persona.
Yeah. I'll risk it that we don't die this turn coming up. Decrease all his hit and evasion rates. Let's try to lower him. Okay. And then I could mind charge, but I don't think I really need to. I mean, I'm doing okay. It's just him doing like 2 or 3 turns back to back is like rough. And then like every time he goes, it counts as a turn.
Oh, this isn't good.
So like when I lower his defense, basically he gets it right back. Like just now, he just got it back again. It's like, ugh. You know. Maybe. I wish there was a way I could check to see who still had like stats on and stuff. You know what I mean? Increases attack, defense, and hit evasion rate. I was gonna say what I could do here is buff me up. Because right now it's the biggest concern is if I die, it's over, I think. Because I had the one pick me up from Rise, and I don't think you get another one. I think it's only a everybody gets one situation like Spider-Man. Let's
go.
Let's beef me up. Then
Hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
let's heal everybody.
Persona.
His hit evasion rate's still down, which is good, but it's gonna go back after this turn, I think. When it gets back to him.
Last one. Go for it.
Let's have you do this.
Come on down. It ain't
That's
going
doing the
down.
most damage we've seen, like 500 and like 300. And then lower his defense again. And hopefully he only does 2 turns here, so then next time everybody can hit him while his defense is down.
Good move,
Okay.
Naoto-kun.
2 people missed, which was Kanji and Yukiko. Or Nato.
Kanji, are you okay?
Okay, we survived, which is good. Let's do... Actually, I want to see something. Okay, so I'm still buffed on that stuff. Okay, cool, cool. Let's do... I guess do the wind.
I couldn't defeat
You
it.
okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
Yeah, that wasn't too much better than the like guaranteed 150 with the item I had. Really kind of save those just in case for later,
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
because I don't know what the fights are going to be like later on.
Very nice.
Now's our chance for a beatdown. On and
My boy did a crit. Oh, come on, Rise. Man, if Rise... Oh, gosh. If Rise had helped us on that, man, we probably had done some pretty good damage. Oh, man, that's a bummer. That was a bummer we didn't do more damage to him.
Persona.
Okay. So his defense is going to go back here.
That's it. That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Yep, there
Keep it
goes.
up. Naoto-kun collapsed.
Oh, I saw somebody die and I thought it was me for a second. I was like, no way. Okay. Okay, so this round here, I'm gonna have to like basically fix this.
Persona.
Damn. Okay, so heal Nato.
Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
Kanji. Why don't you heal everybody here? Fully restores an ally's HP. Wait. Restores 400 to all allies. I thought I had a restores all health to all allies, like entire party, but maybe I do not. I know I did, but maybe I used it and I just don't remember. Because bead only does one ally. Damn. Okay. So let's do this. Well, actually, hold on. I'm trying to think if I can survive 2 hits. I feel like I could, maybe. I just don't know if I want to risk it. Because what I'm thinking is if I let Kanji just like lower his hit evasion rate, essentially, then hopefully everybody can survive the next go, and then that way Yukiko can then heal everybody next go, and Kanji then can attack. Man. I might regret this. Let's just... Because he's all normal right now. Our attacks are normal and stuff. Okay.
Come on down.
Let's lower his hit evasion rate.
Persona.
Are you going to heal us? That'd be awesome. Cool. Or increase our SP.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Increased our attack. I'll take that too. All right. Let's lower his defense. Come on. Miss.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Okay, Kanji's dead.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
Yeah.
You're on a roll.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pick up Kanji then. Where's the revive? Revives an ally, restores to full HP. Sure. Doesn't have to be full HP, but I'll take it.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
I'm gonna go ahead and have her heal herself and me. Oh my god, we're getting low on SP. I need Risei to come in and give us a SP increase.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
All right, so then I'm gonna zap him. I just realized, why didn't Kanji go? Kanji should have been next. Huh.
Senpai, that was so cool.
Interesting. Why did he skip Kanji?
Naoto-kun collapsed. This isn't good.
That doesn't make sense. Because Kanji should have been after Yukiko. And he was already up. Okay. Well, unfortunately... Man. Alright, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna hate this. But I'm gonna do this. Because he just attacked. Fuck. Of course he missed. You freaking missed. Are you serious, dude?
Persona! There!
Oh, this is not good. Kanji might die here. I hope not.
Naoto-kun collapsed.
Bro, come on. Just stay alive.
Come on down.
Please hit. Thank
It ain't
you.
going down.
Careful, guys. You're really low on health.
Yeah, I know.
Persona!
God, dude, I need him to miss. This is so cringe.
Someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
I think we're dead, actually. I kind of screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. I should have had her heal us all fully, and then me pick up Nato for full health. That's what should have happened there, and I didn't do it.
Naoto... Kanzeon!
All right, what are you gonna do?
Last one.
Recovered
Go for
SP, but that... Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right.
Come on down.
Decrease his hit evasion rate. I'm gonna have her go ahead and fully heal us. Hopefully I can turn this around. And then I will... If I was an ally, fully restores HP. Okay. Okay. Now, hopefully he'll miss at least some of this. Come on. Don't do this to me.
Naoto-kun collapsed. This isn't good.
I can't keep Nato alive now. This is cringe, dude. It's like I'm going to have to keep doing what I just did, essentially.
Come on down. It ain't going down.
Have her heal us all, then I'll have to turn around and do the full party heal. Or not the full party heal, sorry. The Nato revive heal. God, he's so close. I just need Nato not to... I just don't need somebody to not die for a round.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
Okay, I think we might be good. Nato dodged that one, finally.
That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Okay.
Keep it up.
Okay, that was close. That was super duper close. Okay, so it says hit evasion rate. It's back to normal. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to increase our attack? Because probably what's going to happen, because I'm going to heal everybody again. What's probably going to happen is he's going to do that again next round, and Nato's going to die again. And then I'll have to like rinse and repeat basically what I just did for the last 2 turns. Let's increase our attack. Maybe I'll get lucky. He's so close to death.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
He is so damn close. It just sucks because in like 2 attacks, he kills Nato every time.
Last one. Go for it.
And there's like nothing I can do about it. I'm about to just do this. But
All yours.
let's try to do damage.
Someone finish this one off.
And then
Persona!
lower his defense. I really wish he would do like the Mudon attack and just miss and just waste a turn essentially.
Naoto-kun collapsed.
I told
This
you,
isn't
man.
good.
Every time Nato just cannot survive this. It's ridiculous. Okay, so his defense is down. I'm gonna have to just go for this. Hopefully do some damage. Let's go!
My manhood.
Kanji, the man. I got 13 yen for that. What the fuck? 1,666 XP. That's a fucking ripoff, dude. Holy shit. For how tough that fight is, that's all you get from that. I do get an achievement. Bleep bloop. Let's go. Man, Nato was just getting her ass whipped for the second half of that fight. Jesus Christ. Blade of... Oh, wait, that was just her saying, I'm hurt. So, I think... Yeah, this is the strongest weapon, I think, in the game. For me. Oh, yikes, dude. So that means I would have to sit there and grind out the Grim Reaper fight to try to get everybody else's weapons and stuff for them. Yikes, dude. That's kind of cringe. I was hoping that like when you fought him and beat him, you got everybody in the party at least like their best like weapon or like something for each person. Ooh, that's really gross. 100 extra, basically 100 extra attack. It was 2 points less on hit, but I mean, I'll take that. That's fine. It's still at 96. Yikes, dude. I can't believe you only get one thing for that fight. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right, so turn the entrance. So we did fight the Grim Reaper and beat him. I can't believe we actually did that. As soon as that fight started and we were just like instantly like dead essentially, I was like, oh yeah, this is done. But man, him doing that severe almighty damage over and over and over again was horrendous. It was like there was nothing I could do to combat that, essentially. So I'm trying to think like what I need to do now, because we fought the Grim Reaper. We leveled up that one persona to then fight the trumpeter, or to fight, Jesus Christ, to do the fusion to make the trumpeter. I mean, besides like just grinding out like money here, because I'm at 81, Yukiko's at 79, Kanji's at 79, Nato's at 78. I mean, like we're all like at 80. I think that's a good level. Of course, I'm not counting Yosuke, Chie, and Teddy. I mean, everybody's... I think everybody's got their... yeah, of our group. Man, that sucks. If I had finished up Nato's social link, then maybe she wouldn't have died in like 2 hits every time. Man, that severe almighty damage is rough. Man, I'm just I like recording wise, I'm at a good time length, but by the time I cut out like some of the spots where I had to like grind out like chests and stuff, it's like it's gonna be a shorter episode. But I don't know what else to do right now, because I don't want to leave the TV world and waste a day if there's something else I need to do here. But I don't know if there is, other than going back to like some previous dungeons and like fighting the mini bosses that are there now, like the game dungeon, Nato's dungeon. I think I did Risei's dungeon already, but maybe I had to go back to hers. And then I don't know if I had to go back to Adachi's. Man, I'm really kind of like pissed off like that. That was such a shitty reward for beating the Grim Reaper. It's like Persona 3, I think you got like a good chunk of XP. Like it wasn't as much as you'd think, but it was still a good amount. Like 30,000 or something like that. Kind of like what I've been getting from the hands. But it might have been less than that, but I feel like it was a good amount. But it was either a good amount of XP or a really good amount of money. It was one of the two, or maybe it was both. But and just for getting the weapon, and it was only one, was kind of a bummer. Actually, okay. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do, YouTube. I think we're gonna just go ahead and stop here. This will be a little bit on the shorter side of an episode. I think it's gonna end up being like an hour and a half, a little over, something like that. It definitely won't be 2 hours, or over like it's been lately. But as you can see, my money is only at 31,000 yen, and also because of how the Grim Reaper bullshit is with the weapons and stuff, I really want to try to get the other people in my party that I mainly use, like their better weapons that I can get from the shop at night. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here, and between now and the next episode, I'm going to try to do some grinding in the dungeon here to like fight some gold hands to get money. And then also I may throw the other people in the party just to like level them up for the sake of it. So I don't over level the other ones too much. Because I think at the most I would want to get them at like 85. But I really don't want to go past that. I feel like that'd be overkill if I go past that. But I'll fight gold hands, level up my money that way, and get a little bit of XP and stuff. But then also maybe level up the B team of Teddy, Yosuke, and Chie. And then try to grind out the materials I need to get like the better weapons for like Nato especially, and maybe Kanji. I don't know if Yukiko really has a better weapon, so I may have to double check that and stuff as well. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, YouTube. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I release a new video so you never miss them. And I mean, we are home stretch of this game pretty much. It's just, I'm gonna do a little grinding off stream here. Off recording here. I'm gonna do a little grinding. And then the next episode, I'll have that stuff and be pretty set. And then we'll just tear through day-to-day life, social links, stuff, try to finish up Nato and all that, and then potentially maybe like the episode after that or two, maybe that'd be the end, I'm guessing. I don't know. We're still in January. It's like I really don't know how much, like how long it's gonna take to get to the end of the game, because I think it's like March is supposed to be the end of it, but I can almost guarantee they're gonna like skip days and stuff. I don't know. It's hard for me to say, and I don't want to look up anything because I don't want to be spoiled on what's to come. So, anyways, that's the plan, YouTube. So I'll quit chatting here. So chatting, and y'all have a great Monday. This is coming out, so hopefully have a great Monday, and I will see you in the next episode. YouTube, take care. See you next time. Bye bye.